Okay, head coach Tony Bozzella from Seton Hall joins us. We'll ask for an opening statement from Coach, and then we'll open it up to questions.
Presented by Jeep.
We are presented by Jeep here at the Big East Women's Basketball Tournament.
I did forget to mention I have 2 Jeeps. My son got one too. Crashed it in a day, but I still got 2. I give congratulations. Yeah. Congratulations to DePaul. I voted for Doug for Coach of the Year because he's done such a great job for many years, but this year I thought was his best job. I mean, he's taken the team that's been decimated by injuries, and now that obviously January's back, and really still kept them at the same level, if not even a higher level. And we know how great a team they are. I mean, we were fortunate to win some games against them the past 2 years, but they handled themselves so well. And someone asked me, "Oh, it's a tough chore. You got them." I was glad we played them because I was glad we won a game to play them because I wanted our kids to see what the best is like. And there's no fooling here. It's taking nothing away from Creighton, which is an outstanding team, but DePaul is year in and year out the best team. So if you want to be the best, which is obviously the goal and the standard that Seton Hall wants to have, then you have to play the best. And this is where you learn. So you can't go in the summer being like, "Oh, we only lost a quarterfinal game, in some other bracket by a few here and there." No. We know we got our rear end kicked by a really good team. So if we want to get to become a really good team, which is the people who are in our program, that's what the standard is, then we know what we have to do. And I was so happy to be in that bracket. And I was so happy to win yesterday because I wanted the opportunity for our kids to see what the best of the best is on this thing. Because a lot of our kids weren't on the teams that went to the championship game and made 2 NCAAs in a row like we did. So this was great. And then I give Doug a lot of credit. I mean, the score isn't indicative of what it could have been. He handled himself with class like their whole program is. And I really wish them a lot of luck. Obviously you don't want to root for one team or the other in a tournament like this, but I would love to see DePaul be successful so they can get a top 16 seed and let's get them on a run. We've had Syracuse and Washington maybe make a miracle run. I'd love to see it for this DePaul team because they really exemplify teamwork because they've had a lot of individual injuries, and I'd love to see this team go really far.
All right, Coach. Thank you. John?
Big East Digital Network. Coach, what are the positives that you take with you into the off season with your program?
Well, we played well the last few weeks, and obviously, we won a game yesterday, which was important. I mean, that game was important. One, you wanted to get a win, and 2, you wanted to advance in the Big East tournament to play the best team, and we did. And while they dominated us today, I still think you see someone like Jayla Jones-Pack had 13 points and 5 rebounds, made some nice moves. Deja Winters got more experience, even though she didn't shoot the ball well, got more experience. KK, even though she struggled against great woman guards, which they are, she was able to see how strong she has to get and how hard she has to work in the off season and do everything. Kwani has to see how much stronger she needs to get. And I think those things are important. I thought Shadeen really gave us a nice weekend, even though her numbers weren't great. She has to see what she has to do to play against the best. So those are positives. And we weren't winning the Big East tournament as much as we go on the miracle run. I would love to have said that, but I knew where we were at, and I wanted this to help us win the Big East tournament either next year, the year after, and it will.
This conference, if you could speak to it here, you're 3 or 4th year now with this program, and you've seen this league evolve here through 4 years. Can you speak to where it stands and what's next for Big East women's basketball?
I think it's interesting, and I think obviously Creighton and Marquette will get into the tournament, and Villanova and Georgetown and St. John's, if they don't win this tournament, will be in the NIT. I'm interested to see where it goes and how successful they are, because obviously we were in the tournament the last 2 years and unfortunately couldn't win a game. We were in that 8-9 slot, and obviously St. John's got in the tournament last year and wasn't successful winning their game. So I'd like to see someone else win a game, whether it's a Creighton or Marquette or someone else who wins the tournament in Villanova, St. John's at this point. So I think that'll show us, but I do think it shows that we have a competitive league. We have good teams and very good coaches. I think you can take our 10 coaches and put them up against any coaches in the country. There's no question about that. And if we can get a little more TV for the league and get a little more publicity, I think that's been a big success with the men. They've done a great job on their things, and we have a great partner in Fox, and they're trying their best to get us more and more coverage. And I think if we can accomplish that, we can even grow even more. But we're lucky to have a partner like Fox. We really are. Thank you,
Coach. Thank you very much.
Thanks, James. Good seeing you again. Johnny, thank you.